Expendables 4 actress Megan Fox admitted to being a witch and appeared to threaten to perform a, quote, carcass-eating ritual. Fox's comments came in response to being accused by Robbie Starbuck, the host of the Robbie Starbuck Show, of child abuse for dressing her 3 sons in female or girls' clothes. So just to provide some background here, Starbuck took to Twitter the other day. He said, "These are Megan Fox's sons. We used to live in the same gated community and our kids played at the park. I saw 2 of them have a full-on breakdown saying they were forced by their mom to wear girls' clothes as their nanny tried to console them. It's pure child abuse. Pray for them." He went on to add in a follow-up tweet here. He said, more context. This was around 5 years ago, so they were younger than they are in this pic. There was another witness plus the nanny when the boys did this. It started with one and the other chimed in. Third child was not involved. We knew California wouldn't do anything about it because the state celebrates this stuff and she's famous. Weirder wrinkle to this, I worked with Megan once on a small shoot about a year or so before she moved into our community. She was very nice to me, so I was shocked when this happened later on. Just a very weird situation, but clearly those boys weren't happy. I never said anything publicly because they were so young and I thought it would stop because they were vocally expressing the desire to wear boy clothes. We moved to Tennessee shortly after and I saw this photo of the boys going around online this week. Really sad it didn't stop back then and wish there was more we could have done back then, but there really wasn't anything we could do in California. So Megan Fox has responded. This is what she wrote on Instagram. She screenshotted Starbucks' tweet, and then she wrote this. I really don't want to give you this attention because clearly you're a clout chaser, but let me teach you something. Irregardless of how desperate you may become at any given time to acquire wealth, power, success, or fame, never use children as leverage or social currency, especially under malevolent and erroneous pretense. Exploiting my child's gender identity to gain attention in your political campaign has put you on the wrong side of the universe. I've been burned at the stake by insecure, narcissistic, impotent little men like you many times, and yet I'm still here. And then she confirms that she is a witch. She said, you effed with the wrong witch. But she didn't stop there. She then shared this screenshot from the New York Post about a carcass-eating ritual being performed by witches that a nurse apparently caught on camera. But she added this caption here. You can see this is from her Instagram stories, Megan Fox right there. She said, me outside Rob Starbucks' house. So she's threatening to perform this carcass-eating ritual outside Starbucks' house. So Starbuck did respond. He said, he wrote this lengthy comment here on Instagram. He said, I don't even have a political campaign, Megan. I lived in the same gated community as you in Calabasas. Our kids played together there. Ask your nanny. She was the one bringing them to the park, not you. I have photos of our kids playing because they play so regularly. Your boys were very sweet, as I said in that thread, and the outburst of emotion was sad for all of us, including our kid who witnessed it. An independent adult witnessed this, and I have a text from them about it. You can DM and I'll show it to you privately. So he's basically pretty much reiterating what he had previously said, but he goes on and says here, very sad to see it didn't stop. I'm not afraid of witchcraft. I'll pray for you and your boys. It's you who needed to hear that this happened. Maybe you'll investigate those feelings that burst out when you see the independent text photos that I'll happily send you. I firmly believe that what I witnessed should never happen to a child. I have Jesus, so I'll never fear witchcraft, but I'm happy to provide photos, text for you to think about it. As for cloud chasing, I'm not the one doing a blood drinking ritual for attention. I'm speaking up, and if I'm guilty of anything, it's not doing so sooner. So he's referencing the blood drinking ritual, something she actually confirmed she did with musician, I guess you call him Machine Gun Kelly, where she says that she actually does indeed. They drink each other's blood for ritual purposes only. But he goes on here and says, Megan Fox has responded to my concern about her sons being dressed up in girls' clothes with an Instagram post where she seemingly threatens me with witchcraft. Does that seem like a sane response to you? No, it does not. Megan Fox does not seem like she is in control of her faculties, but again, she's also engaging in witchcraft, so it's not surprising that she would not be in control of her faculties if she is indeed engaging in demonic activity. But I think Robbie Starbuck is right. We need lots of prayers for Megan Fox. She's clearly not doing what is in the best interests of her sons, and she is now clearly admitting to engaging in demonic activities.